Los Angeles, or LA for short, is the most populous city in the state of California, with more than 3.9 million residents. Aside from the Hollywood Walk of Fame, movie and music industries, and high tourism, LA has seen its fair share of celebrity-owned restaurants that have came and went over the years. Today, let's take a stroll down memory lane as we remember a few defunct celebrity-owned restaurants that once graced the Los Angeles dining landscape. Now, without any further ado, let's get started.
We need 2 tickets on the next flight to Los Angeles. We're going to LA? We're going to LA.
Dive. Film director and producer Steven Spielberg has been responsible for billions of dollars in box office receipts. With this success, it prompted him to partner with producing partner Jeffrey Katzenberg to open Dive in 1994. Dive grew out of Spielberg's love of undersea exploration, a fascination that began when he read 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea as a child and continued with 1975's Jaws. While he didn't speak publicly about his involvement with Dive, his name was enough to get the eatery, which cost $7 million to construct and outfit, a significant amount of press coverage. The concept of the restaurant was seemingly innovative, with the outside of the restaurant resembling the front hull of a submarine, which extended over the wall near the stairs that led to the mall shops. Every 45 minutes, flashing lights activated and the portholes would fill with water to make diners feel like they were submerging. Its lengthy menu lists dozens of exotic submarine sandwiches, from the traditional Italian sub to the unconventional soft-shell crab sub, fajita sub, and Chinese chicken salad sub. Prices for the sandwiches range from $7.95 to $12.95, and the portions were large and can easily be shared by 2 people. The menu also featured lots of salads, a few entrees for heartier appetites, and a lengthy parade of desserts. In the tradition of the Hard Rock Cafe and Planet Hollywood, you can also buy a wide range of Dive souvenirs, including t-shirts, baseball caps, denim vests, boxer shorts, keychains, and even a diver's watch. While most themed restaurants made their money from merchandise, Dive in Century City was simply unable to keep pace. The combination of subpar food and humdrum merch sales led to Dive being labeled a flop and closing in 1999. Fat Cow.
Right, are you going to tone your voice down or are you going to shout like some dick?
I'll shout like some dick and then I'll calm down.
Right.
Now I've shouted,
well, why don't you fuck off to the bookshop?
Scottish chef Gordon Ramsay trademarked the name The Fat Cow in the UK in 2011, leading to speculation that he was about to open a chain of mid-price steak and barbecue restaurants. The Fat Cow opened in October of 2012 in the Grove Shopping Center in Los Angeles as a joint venture between Ramsey and his business partner Rowan Siebel. Dishes included salads, pizza cooked in a wood-fired oven, a Kobe beef burger, and lobster macaroni and cheese. There was also a separate ice cream bar serving soft serve and ice cream sandwiches. A year after opening, Ramsey was sued by the contractors he used to fit out the restaurant over an unpaid bill of $45,350.35. A few months later, a class action lawsuit was brought by the employees of the restaurant over his failure to pay minimum wage, give sufficient breaks, and pay overtime. The restaurant was closed in March of 2014 amid a legal dispute over the name. The owner of a Spanish restaurant in Florida, Las Vacas Gordas, was said to have exclusive use of the name and required Ramsey's Fat Cow to be either closed or renamed. Following the closure, Siebel launched a legal claim against Ramsey for $10 million, saying that the chef had attempted to close the restaurant down and reopen it under a new name with the original staff to cut him out of the deal. It was claimed that Ramsey had known about the trademark issue since opening the restaurant and had intended to rename it to GR Roast. If you think this was the end of the legal troubles, you are wrong, because the landlord of the Grove Shopping Center launched an action against Ramsey for $6 million in unpaid rent on a long-term lease of $52,000 a month. Madres. After dominating the music and film industries, Jennifer Lopez made her way into the restaurant business in the early 2000s. She opened a Latin restaurant, Madres, in Pasadena, California, a city that is on the northeast side of downtown Los Angeles.
Ben Affleck says, what about Madres or something like that? Madre or padre, or, you know, try to make it more formal. And I go, you know what, that's a good idea.
So, Madres it was.
CNN described the vibe of the restaurant as Havana flair, noting that it featured 40 twinkling crystal chandeliers, white petticoat-style tablecloths, and antique fans. Madres' menu included steak, fried plantains, black beans and rice, soups, seafood, salads, and a bevy of other traditional Cuban courses. The items ranged in price from around $14 to $37. TMZ reported in July 2008 that Madres had shut down, attaching a photo of a note posted to the door of the restaurant that said it would be closed until further notice. While it seemed temporary at the time, the restaurant never reopened. Lopez has never directly shared what happened to Madres or what contributed to her decision to shut it down, but TMZ claimed she had decided to focus on motherhood after welcoming twins with her then-husband, Mark Anthony. Fudge. American actress Jessica Biel opened Fudge, a kid-friendly eatery, in 2016 with her partner stylist Esty Stanley, Joey Gonzalez, Kimberly Mueller, and Jonathan Rollo. The restaurant itself was complete with a neighboring creative space for children that included books, wooden toys, and optional au pairs to watch kids as their parents dined. It had a California French menu with easygoing comfort food that appealed to a wide audience, with the desserts being a standout part of the menu. The front of the restaurant also offered a marketplace selling retail items. Despite the unique concept in LA's fine dining scene, Biel was open and honest about the struggles of entering the restaurant business and admitted to Jimmy Kimmel in January 2017 that they were having trouble turning a profit.
It is going well.
It is,
I mean,
yeah.
honestly, the restaurant business is way harder than being a producer.
It is hard to make money in the restaurant business, yeah.
We're not making money.
Oh, you're not making money?
Oh, definitely not making money. Nobody's making money in the restaurant business in my experience, at least not yet.
And like many celebrity-owned restaurants, lawsuits made their way when a few former employees filed a $1.5 million lawsuit, accusing the restaurant of collecting gratuities from private events and not distributing them to their workers. On July 16, 2018, the restaurant shuttered after only being opened for 2 years. Fudge's closure didn't seem to bother Jessica Biel at all, as she has been married to Justin Timberlake since 2012. Villa Blanca.
Yeah, I am,
You're
Ken.
not her friend.
Yes, I am.
You are
Ken,
not
stop
her friend.
Yes, I am.
Former main cast member of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Lisa Vanderpump, debuted her 350-seat restaurant, Villa Blanca, in 2009. The restaurant was located at the intersection of Camden Drive and Brighton Way in Beverly Hills. Under the direction of executive chef Francis Demetris, the menu was mostly comprised of classic Mediterranean, Italian, and European dishes with Asian influences. Lisa also designed the interior, influenced by the restaurant's name, with multiple white floral arrangements and a mostly white color palette for chairs, linens, and lighting. In 2020, like many restaurants, Villa Blanca was temporarily closed during the COVID-19 pandemic and never reopened. It was also known that the property had been on the market for several years due to financial troubles, followed by, yes, you guessed correctly, a lawsuit dating back to 2014. She dispelled the rumors and reportedly blamed it on a business decision due to rent being $80,000 a month and the landlord not wanting to negotiate a lower rent price. Beso. American actress Eva Longoria opened Beso Steakhouse in 2008 with celebrity chef Todd English. The name Beso means kiss in Spanish, and interior designer Tracy Butler was brought in to dress up the walls, ceilings, floors, and banquets. The Latin-inspired restaurant offered Cuban-style baby back ribs, tacos, and many seafood options. A restaurant and nightclub branded Beso opened in Las Vegas in 2009, but the location lost over $76,000 a month and accumulated $5.7 million in debt. That business business filed for bankruptcy and shut down in 2012. The Hollywood location continued to enjoy success, but not without its problems. When back in 2016, TMZ reported that a diner sued the restaurant with allegations that a member of the staff beat them up. They would soon later close for renovations that took longer than expected, with rumors that the venue would not reopen flying around. It did reopen in 2017, however, under a new name and with no mentions of Longoria being involved. Chi. American singer, actor Justin Timberlake partnered with Art and Alan Davis and opened a restaurant bar called Chi in the Hyatt Hotel on Hollywood's Sunset Boulevard in 2003. Los Angeles Times described the restaurant as a 1930s Shanghai meets Blade Runner with indoor and outdoor waterfalls. Around this time, Justin was focusing on his musical career, including solo tours, and remained as a silent partner. Vincent Magno served as the executive chef, and Chi offered items such as spring rolls, fried rice, and Thai crab cakes. It also served as a lounge, offering many specialty drinks. Chi would shutter sometime in late 2005 for reasons unknown. The Clubhouse. Oscar-winning actor Kevin Costner partnered with fellow celebrities, actor Robert Wagner, and golf pros Jack Nicklaus and Fred Couples to open a golf-themed restaurant, The Clubhouse, in 1999. It already operated a restaurant in Chicago, opened in 1997, with plans of expanding to 25 restaurants across the U.S. after opening a location at Phipps Plaza in Atlanta, Georgia. Lunch entrees prices reportedly ranged from $8.95 to $11, while diner entrees were between $13.95 to $17. Now, for those who like to dine classy and live life to the fullest, they had a separate pricier menu that included steak. Portions of the food were huge, with chicken pot pie the size of a dinner plate and a meatloaf and mashed potato sundae piled into the high tower. Other dishes included sandwiches, salads, pizza, pasta, and traditional favorites such as chicken piccata. The restaurant would close in 2009, with Season 52 restaurant taking over the vacated space. Well, this brings us to the end of our list today. Let me know in the comments below if you know of any other celebrity-owned restaurants that have failed, or if you recognize any of the ones we went over in the video. See you next time!